Wow. So it looks like I am live on YouTube. And probably I'm going to be live on TikTok in a minute. I was kind of waiting for Facebook to catch up. But I wanted to just come on really and talk a little bit about just have some birthday musings, because if you don't know, my birthday was yesterday. I turned 54 years old and I'm super excited about it. Yeah, Facebook is Facebooking. We try them again. But yeah, so I'm just super excited about it. I turned 54 years old yesterday, y'all. And that everybody is so funny. People are so funny. They're like, wow, you're excited about your birthday? I'm like, yes, I am, because I consider the alternative. I mean, you know, all right. So we'll see what happens here. See if it pops up. But suffice it to say, so I'm super grateful, y'all. I turned 54 years old yesterday, and it feels good. Sometimes we wonder how it's going to feel, or we wonder if it's going to feel, or what's going to happen for us. It looks like I'm live on Facebook. Thank you. Thank you. So I am live right now on Facebook and on YouTube and on TikTok, and super excited about it. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to just come on here, and for number one, I want to thank everybody that sent me a happy birthday yesterday, because I didn't get a chance to respond to all of them because it was so many. I was overwhelmed with the responses. I thank y'all. I had a wonderful day. It was beautiful. I did absolutely freaking nothing, which was perfect. Actually, was in ceremony, so that was really good for me. But it's just been amazing, and so I wanted to just come on here and just thank everybody. And so I'm hoping that people will jump on and they'll see, or they'll just say, okay, she's on. But I wanted to just thank everybody. Hey, Dr. Marnie, thank you for joining me. But I wanted to just thank people, because I know that, you didn't have to do that. You took your time out of your day to say happy birthday to me. And that means volumes for me. That does something for me. It really does. Because, in this online community, it's so easy to not connect to people and not get connected and just do things that are nice and kind to people. It's so easy to do that. But I believe that if we will begin to live in a kinder, gentler world, and if we will begin to have the compassion that we want other people to have towards us, I think everything will be copacetic. I mean, so many things will happen and shift in our lives for us. And so for me, turning 54 is a beautiful thing, because I don't know if you do, but I know a lot of people, especially now, that have dropped dead before that they made it to that age. And so people are all, they don't like to celebrate their birthdays as they get older, but I'm the opposite. I like to celebrate my birthday as I get older, because I consider the alternative. I'm still top side. I'm still on top of the dirt. I'm still between the dash. You know what I'm saying? I'm still between the numbers. I'm in the dash. So I'm good with that. I love it. I absolutely celebrate my birthday, and we will be celebrating for the rest of the month, because that's how we do it. We celebrate for the month. So right now I'm having some tea and one of my favorite little mugs that I found. You know how you're in a store and on the aisle, on the end caps, they'll yeah, from merchandising. Yeah, I did that too, y'all. I was a merchandiser years ago. when I was younger. And so I kind of remember still the end caps and all that stuff and how to position the stuff on the shelf and all that kind of crap. So anyhow, I just was super grateful about it because I was walking through the store and I was on my way out the store, and you know how right on the side, I think I was in Burlington's, and so right on the side, and you know what, this is by design because it's in most Burlington's, so it's by design that they have all these things on the side, you know, that you can pick up and grab. And so this mug was there, and it has my initial for my last name. Thank you so much, Dr. Marty. I feel the same. We got to connect. It's time for us to connect. So, but I found this with this big M, and it's such a huge cup. I thought, wow, this would make some good tea. And so I grabbed it. I think I might have been $2 or $3. I don't know, it was something really cheap. And I was like, I can do this. Let me grab this. And so I'm sharing this because to me, it was like a place of abundance for me. It was like recognizing and realizing and embodying this space of abundance. Because in the past, I may not have grabbed that cup. I would have, picked it up and looked at it and said, oh, it's cute. And then sat it back down, because I was, not in that space of where I can have what I desire. And so now that I have stepped into this place and embodied the wealthy me, and the me that is consumed with abundance, that is consumed with, my particular version and my brand of wealth. Because for me, I love to travel. If y'all don't know, I have been traveling for the last 2 weeks. I actually just got home. We just got home Sunday, and but we have been traveling for 2 weeks, and so a lot of people were like, "Oh my God, I don't think I could do that." But for me, it was heaven. I love traveling. I really do. As long as I don't have to rush, that's the part I don't like. But if I can travel and we can take our time and we can stop and spend the night when we get tired somewhere and, see some things as we go. I mean, I love all that. That is like the most fun for me. And so, so that was what I was doing for the last 2 weeks, and it's been amazing. I haven't been on here as much as I like to because, like I said, I've been traveling, and I didn't take a lot of my equipment so that I could work. And then when I did, yeah, it was a whole last thing. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm just, suffice it to say that I am super grateful to be here and just to be before you even right now, just for these few minutes, because I'm not going to be before you long, because I actually have to come on this evening for our show, Ebony and Ivory, that I'm inviting you to. Ebony and Ivory on spiritual growth with my Ebony and Ivory partner, Megan Marie, will be on tonight. So I don't want to stay long because I have some other things I want to get done. But super, super grateful, super excited, and super excited. So one of the things that I wanted to share today, this was something that Spirit put on me to share. I decided to come on, and number one, I'm going to pull us a surrender card because I want us to know as a collective what it is that we need to surrender. What is Spirit speaking to us right now to surrender? Because Spirit is speaking to us right now, because Spirit speaks to us every day, all day. And so I want to know, what is it that Spirit wants us to surrender? So right now I'm asked, what is it that we need to surrender as a collective? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so surrender, fear of change. Surrender, fear of change. Surrender, fear of change. Fear of change. So it feels like there's a lot of shifting going on right now, and I don't probably have to tell any of you that. You probably all know that. You could tell me. But there's a lot of shifting going on right now in the collective. And so this card has come to remind us to not allow ourselves to stay in that fear. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health or relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. So you want to stay in the energy of the faith that all is well, that you can do it no matter what happens, no matter what comes your way, no matter what shows up to bring fear. Because right now we're in a place where it seems like they want to allow fear to rule the roost. And what I mean by that is every time you turn on the news, every time something has happened, there's so many sensational things that have occurred that I would never have believed that would have happened in real life. Some of this shit looks like a movie. And so when I look at that and I start seeing that and I say, okay, what is that about? And so I ask spirit, ask my guys, ask my team, what is that about? What is that about? And what is it that we need to do? And so what we need to do is surrender the fear of change and begin to get into a space of allowing and surrendering ourselves to spirit, to our higher self, to our spiritual team, to God, source, universe that lives inside of us. It's time for us to get into this space where we are creating that which we desire, creating that which we see ourselves having, creating the things that we have needed and wanted in our life. It's time for us to be in the creator mode because we were created in the image and likeness of God. And so therefore we are creators. And so what the spirit is saying at this time is for us to stand in that energy of being a creator, regardless of what it looks like. Because sometimes it can look crazy. And right now, sometimes it does. It looks really crazy. But we have to stand in that energy. We have to stand there and allow the things that we desire to flow to us and allow ourselves to listen to the inspired action that they are telling us to take, because many times we don't get to the place that we are desiring to get to because we do not take the inspired action. We don't take the action. We listen and we get the guidance. We hear many times you have gotten guidance and it still hasn't worked for you. Why? Because you have not taken the action. So when you begin to take the action and you begin to move, and it doesn't have to be a lot of action either, it can just be small steps. But when you begin to take those steps and you begin to move, God will meet you where you are and bring you to the place where you want to be. And I say God because that's the word that I use for the supreme source, but you can use the word that you want to use, the God of your own understanding. If it's universe for you, universe, source, whatever, but use whatever word, Jehovah, whatever word, Buddha, whatever word you use for God, for source, for universe. But that being, supreme being that you connect with, that is what I am hearing and what I'm feeling for this particular moment, because it's time now, because the light workers are needed. If you are a light worker, you are a healer, you are needed, you are necessary. It doesn't matter if you tried something in the past. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's time to try again. And sometimes you try the same thing. Sometimes it doesn't mean that just because it didn't work before that you need to shift everything. It doesn't mean that you need to throw the baby out with the bathwater. What it means is you need to get clear and you need to connect with your spiritual team so that they can share with you the things that you are being called and encouraged to do. Because the thing of it is you don't have to do anything. But if you have a desire, and especially if you are a healer or a light worker in this time, we are the light. And once you realize that you are, as a creator, you are the light, and you are able to stand in any situation and in any time against anyone, not that you will, more than likely you will have to stand for yourself. It'll be a self-fulfilling prophecy for you. So you have to stand for who you are and in who you are and be who you are and stand in that space and come from a place of love and compassion. Know that If something is going on inside of you, that you can heal it. Know that you can co-create and you can connect. Know that you have a connection with your supreme being, with God, with the source, with the universe. What is it that you are needing to do? That is what I'm hearing today for all of the people, is what is it that you are needing to do? What are you needing to do? How can we help you to open up to the God that is within you? How can we help you to bring the external God, source, universe, into the internal where they live? They are waiting on you. Your spiritual team is waiting on you, God, source, universe, waiting on you. It's time. It is time. It is time. And I feel it so strongly, because what's happening is we are having to make decisions based on not as much knowledge as you think, but based on intuition, based on higher self knowledge, not based on book knowledge, not based on knowledge that you gained here, but based on knowledge that spirit is blessing you with, is giving you, is providing for you, is downloading into you. And so as we look at this time and as we begin to cultivate all of these things that are within us, because we are being called in this time and space to move away from the mundane, move away from what you know, move away from all the things that you hear, that you see, that you feel, that look like something you can touch. Because really what's happening is we're diving deep inside of ourselves, and it's nothing we can touch. It's nothing we can feel inside. You just know. We just know. We just know. We have to depend on these gifts that we have been given, because what is happening is we have allowed them to lay dormant for so many eons and decades and centuries and millennia, because there are gifts inside of you that is dormant, that can supersize your life, that can get you to the place that you've been dreaming of, that can fill the holes, that can fill all the emptiness and all the things that make you feel icky, all the things that make you feel depressed or ridden with anxiety, all of those things. It's inside of you to shift that. And we are in a season where that is what we are being called to do, is to shift that stuff. If you are working a job that you can't stand, it's time to shift and do something that you love and begin to focus on your desires and not the things that were in your past, or not the things that you don't want. So if you are working a soul sucking job, don't focus on that. Focus on the things that you desire. Focus on what you feel in your heart is what you should do and what you're being called to do. That is so powerful, and it moves me to tears when I think about how many people are sitting around here just waiting. Waiting for what? Waiting for what? Waiting for what? When it's time to get in the flow. It's time to really begin to connect deep inside and see what is your mission for this planet. What is the reason why you are here? And what's the next step for you? And what is it that you need to do? And stop focusing on all this stuff that's external on the outside and all this bullshit. I said it, bullshit. Stop focusing on all of that and begin to focus on what's inside, what's internal. You know, those beings that live inside of you, that connect with you, that are here to help you for your good and to open you up to all the goodness that God is. So, I got to take a deep breath. 𝐸𝐃𝐄𝐒 Ola la boso kormaya la manana saka. Hina maseke shelele boso kormaya. Lolo la boso korma sakataya. Isayana mosiki na manarabasa. Lolo la boso kormaya na namasaka. Sokoro bose yelele masa kashakina mano. Worobosi yala la manana saka. And right now I'm pulling all of that stuff. You know, it just looks like padding, filler inside of you. I'm pulling it out right now. Blowing it back to sender. Pulling it out. Pulling it out. Allowing you to grow and move and shake and shift and feel and express and walk in your dominion and who you are. Lift your head up high. Hold your head up. Put your shoulders back. Do the rockaway. Anyway, all right. In divine love and light, creator, change it. Anchor that healing in. Anchor the messages in so that those who need them will receive them and that they will take them to their heart and they'll stand up and be counted in this beautiful planet. Thank you for my healers and my light workers. Thank you. Thank you for my ministers. Thank you. Thank you for anybody that is moving the needle and helping to shift this planet and this environment. I thank you for joining me. And I'm just wishing everybody a wonderful day. And again, for those of you that sent me a happy birthday, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was not able to respond to everybody yet. It was so much and so many. I had birthday wishes coming from all over, all these different platforms. Messenger and also on my page and and on some of the posts. So I'm just so grateful and so thankful, and I truly do appreciate you. And if you are interested in having a healing experience, I'm having a healing experience November 14th through the 16th, 7 p.m. I think 7 p.m. Pacific time, either 6 or 7. Yeah, I think we went with 7 p.m. Pacific time, the 14th through the 16th. So I'm just, I would be delighted if you would join me. I'm going to put a sign up link in the comments. Matter of fact, it's a free meditation that you get for signing up to come join me in this healing activation. I feel like it's going to be so powerful. And it's going to be spirit led and spirit guided, because if you've been following me and you know me, that's how I live. I'm spirit guided. I don't even have any notes, nothing. When I come on here, I come guided by spirit, and spirit shows me what to do and shows up and tells me what to say and gives me the wisdom. My team is here with me. So yes, so it'll be a healing activation, probably like nothing you experienced before. I don't know. We'll see. But it's going to be amazing. I'm excited about it. So come and join me for that. It's totally free. It's 3 days. We're going to be hanging out. Like I said, I try to keep my sessions no longer than an hour, because I try to, you know what I'm saying. I try to think about you and your time. But anyhow, I'm so grateful to be here, and I'm so excited about this next year of my life. And so I would love to join you. I would love for you to join me on my journey. I'm actually also doing a healing membership, which is something that I have been thinking about and kicking around, but now is the time for me to open that. And I'm looking for founding members. Actually, I have decided to keep that price super affordable, because this is what Spirit has been speaking to me to do. So it's going to be $33 a month, and it's a founding membership. You'll get 2 healing sessions a month. There'll be 2 group healing sessions, and then every month it'll be a drawing for a one-to-one session with me. So that is like super excited. I'm so excited about it. I am working on putting that together. So within the next month, I will have that ready to go. So if that is something that you would like and you would love to come into to circle with me, because that is something I love. I actually have created sister circles on Meetup as well. And I'm actually about to bump them things up so we can get busy with that, because I know those things help people. Every time I've done them, people have gotten so blessed and so they just feel so good afterwards, which is what I love, and they get so many different aha moments and so many different healing um, that come with that. So again, thank you for joining me. Those of you that are watching, thank you. Hey, Joanna, thank you for joining. And also, thank you for joining me on the replay. Let me see. I got to put this thing in here because I'll forget y'all. Y'all know 54 is a beautiful time. But I do know how you get older. All right, let's see. Okay, here it is. I'm going to put this in the comments, and then I will put it on TikTok. I'll put it in the bio, the link in the bio. Okay. On Facebook, it'll be in the comments. Yeah. So it's a meditation on strength and peace. And you sign up for that, and I'll invite you to the masterclass as well. The series is 3 days. Like I said, it's going to be phenomenal. I will probably, I'm not sure, maybe, I'm not sure where we're going to run it, but we'll see. I'm going to run it on YouTube and Facebook as well. But I'm thinking about running it in my group. So if you're not a part of our group, which let me put the link to that in there too, because we have a group, Narcissistic Healing Lounge. Let me get the name right, y'all, because I'm y'all know about these names. y'all know about these names. Be like, okay, wait. Narcissistic Survivors Healing Lounge. That is what it is. So I'm going to invite, let's see. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me put put it in the comments. Okay. So it's in the comments, the group. If you guys would love to join us, we're going to be doing all kind of amazing things in there. We do our Ebony and Ivory show, which was what precipitated this, which is amazing because Megan is a mental health advocate, specialist, counselor, coach, whatever, something. And, and I do intuitive healing. So we have combined and joined together because we both love to help people to heal. And we feel like there is a way that we can do it together because we, focus on different things, the same things, but different things. So, super excited about that. So if you want to join us there, that's great. And like I said, I'm putting together this membership because it has been on my mind, actually, y'all. You're going to laugh, probably about 2 years. But now I'm putting it together. It's here. I'm super excited about it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and joining me. It's been fabulous. I have missed y'all. I will be back on probably tomorrow to finish reading The Science of Getting Rich, because I'm still working on that. I think we're on chapter 12. I think it's chapter 12. Don't quote me, but join me tomorrow. I'm going to read some more in that because that was that's something that I've been enjoying. I also, y'all know what I did, y'all. Have y'all ever been to the library? Because y'all know what? That's where I went. I went to the library because I want to start doing some things in the library too, offering some things for the ladies in my local area. So that's one of the things that I went to check out today, because that was an inspired action that I had been guided to take for about a month. But I did, my defense, which I'm going to stop that because that is not even good. I was traveling for the last 2 weeks and I was just lazy the first 2 weeks. So, but I went to my local library, y'all. And guess what I did? I checked out some books. Now, I know you saying that, I probably have 8,000 million books. And you know what? I haven't told my husband that I checked out some books because I do have 8 million books and I'm probably reading 4 or 5 at this time right now. And I'm also studying, and then I'm also in school. So, all of those things. But suffice it to say, that's one of the things that I love doing. And so I have decided and I've set my intentions that I'm going to do more things of what I love. I'm going to stop doing shit that I am supposed to do or stuff I might need to do or want to do. I'm going to stop doing all of that and start doing things I love. That's what I'm going to start doing. And I would invite you to join me. Join me in doing things that you love. Join me in doing the things that you love. And so that's the thing. Dr. Martin said, I celebrate you and feel so blessed. I probably, yes. And also, y'all don't forget, I'm still working on my Passing the Pearls book. Now, I'm looking for probably 5 to 6 people to come and join us to write in this book so we can get it published, because I'm just excited about it. And I know it's going to be, a hit, because the thing of it is when we honor our ancestors, we can't lose. We can't lose. And my grandmother was so fabulous, and I absolutely fucking loved her. And I still communicate with her to this day because she is my ancestor. But that's one of the things that Spirit gave me to do too. So I'm just really sitting in this energy of what we're having happen in the Scorpio season. And by me having a Scorpio sun and a Pisces moon and a Leo rising, I'm a little, intense. I can be intense. So I'm sitting in this energy of, abundance. I'm sitting in this energy of wealth. I'm sitting in this energy of my desires. That's the energy that I'm sitting in. And that's the energy that I want to invite all of you into. And so I would love it if you would join me in the healing activation. I can't even tell you what's going to happen. I just know that I'm going to be doing some channeled healing. I'm going to be bringing channel messages. I'm going to be stepping into this place of healing like I have never done before. So I would love it if you would join me. Come, bring some friends, cop a squad. Because like I said, we're going to be doing it on YouTube and Facebook. And I may also do it on TikTok, since I can do that. So if you are on any of those places and those spots, join me, because I'll be doing those. And then I've decided that this healing membership, I'll start doing 2 healings a month. Actually, every other week or every 2 weeks, we'll do a healing call, and it'll be channeled healing. Whatever it is that you need, you can actually reach out and let me know if it's something that you're dealing with. And then every month, I'm going to do a drawing and draw for somebody to get a free healing session with me, a 1-to-1 session. So those are some things that I'm cooking up, and I would love it if you would come in. If you would like to have a 1-to-1 healing session with me, I do offer those. I am available for them, but I also have an 8-week program that I'm doing, and those are actually 1-to-1 sessions. There's 8 weeks of them. Can you imagine how powerful and filled up you will be after 8 weeks of 1-to-1 sessions with yours truly? Oh my God. The Queen of Empowerment, the Intuitive Empowerment Diva. That's who I was a few years ago. You know how we decide and we make setting intentions and we decide who we are and who we're going to be? Okay, I decided that I was the Intuitive Empowerment Diva. So that's who I am. So imagine 8 sessions with me. Oh my God. Where we come in and we co-create healing that you need, not as a part of a group. Not as a part of a group. Now, what I'm playing with is doing the 8 1-to-1 sessions and then doing 2 group sessions with the people that are in the cohort at that time. That's something that I'm thinking about, and I may put that together. But at this time, it's going to be 8 1-to-1 sessions. Can you imagine 8 1-to-1 sessions where I sit down and co-create healing for you, and you take it and run with it? Oh my God. I am just so lit up just thinking about that, because I actually was in a program like that, and that lit a fire under me. And so that's something that I want to offer to other people. So if that's something that interests you, we can do that as well, because that is my jam. I love it. So If you're looking to up-level your life, you're looking for healing, or you are at the space where, you thought you would be happy with all the things, with all the material items and all the stuff. You got the job you wanted, you got the business you wanted, you got the car you wanted, you got the house you wanted, you got the kids, you got the dog, you got the cat, you got the lion, the tiger, the bear, or whatever it is, the things that you want, but you still are unhappy. Something's missing. Something's missing. I can help you find the energy to get that. I can help you figure out what it is you need to fill it. It's my jam. It's who I am. I can help you discover the gifts that you have. I can see it. I don't know. It's kind of uncanny. It's almost unnerving. but I can do that. And so if that's something that, you are looking for, and you see me and you say, oh my God, I need that. I need to talk to her. I need to have a conversation with her. Send me a message and let's get on it. Let's do the thing. All right. So I am going to get off this line because I am going to get some barbecue, because I wanted some barbecue ribs and some collard greens. And luckily, we found a place to do it. Hey, High Priestess, thank you for joining me. I haven't seen you in forever, girl. We got to catch up. So anyway, but yeah, so I'm going because my husband is continuing to celebrate my birthday for this whole month, so just wait. I'll still be talking about it. He'll still be posting about it. Because if you guys don't know, my husband posts reels. So y'all send him some love and all that kind of stuff, because they just monetize him for reels. So, just love on him. But he's gonna he always posts. And he makes the most amazing videos. I'm not as good as him. He's really good at it. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me, y'all. It's been a blast. I'm going to get off this line. I will definitely be back. Thank you, girl. I am so excited. I turned 54. 54. Can you imagine? Oh my God. But I'm so amazed. And y'all know what else? I got the most amazing gift from my kids. Now, my son usually gives me this nice, cute gift. As a matter of fact, I think he gave me this a couple of years ago. Got this. Okay. That's what he gave me for for one of my birthdays a few years ago. And I was excited about that. And then one year he gave me, let me show y'all. Hold on. One year he gave me this little thing. And see, if you could see closely, it is a map of Tybee Island, which is where I'm from. I'm from Savannah, Georgia. And so Tybee Island is right there. It's our beach. And so this is something that my son gave me for one of my birthdays. Well, this birthday, which he always is very oh, you get married in February. Congratulations. So is my son. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Let me know when, because we'll be in Greenville. I think it's February 23rd or 4th or something like that. So let me know, because we're going to be in Greenville, South Carolina, for my son's wedding then. So anyway, so my son this year, they got together, they took a picture and they blew it up and they sent me a picture of my kids. And I thought that was the most amazing. Y'all, it was so beautiful. Oh my God. And it was so thoughtful. And so I was really excited about that, because every year I wonder what he's going to get me. Because to be honest, like I said, my son has been amazing. Every year he gets me something for my birthday, Christmas usually, our anniversary, all of that. And so just the thought that, hey, Terry Ann, thank you for joining. And so just the thought that he, thought like that he was just thoughtful like that. It was amazing. And y'all know what? This was the child that, this was the child that almost killed me. This was a child that almost killed me. And this was a child that my grandmother said was going to be, she prophesied over him before he even got here. And she said that he was going to be um, my blessing. This is what my grandmother said about my child, my youngest. And he has in the last 10 years or so. It's been a blessing. And it's just been amazing because he was the hardest child to raise. Because he, oh my God, he cried. Y'all, he cried. Oh, he cried so much. And I just was, it used to stress my nerves out. But my grandmother was there. And I truly believe that God placed her there at that time for that child. Because that would have been my grandmother's great grandson. And he was my grandfather's first great grandson. So that was amazing too. So he already, and we knew he had a legacy, but you know how those kids are sometimes. Sometimes they have a legacy, but Lord Jesus, you got to see it. You got to see it because they just woo. That was the only one that school called me about, a little too regular. Nothing ever really bad. Mostly it was talking too much, or something like that. Which now I realize that was a bunch of bullshit too. It's a lot of racism that I picked up later as I realized and look back on it. But suffice it to say, they blew up this beautiful picture of them, which and it was just a nice natural picture of them. So it was, I love it. I love it. So I love stuff like that. I was like, because I always tell people, they're like, well, what do you want? I'm like, well, just get me something that you feel I would like. You know what I mean? Because if you know me and you love me, you know something I would like, and many times intuitively it'll come to you. And that's how my son is too. He lives on intuition, and I love that. And I'm so excited about it because I did, encourage him to do that. But when he was growing up, we were deep in religion. So, coming out of that and into, where we have expanded and know, how good God is and how big God is and all of this stuff. It's just amazing. 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 So super, super grateful, super excited. Y'all, I didn't talk long enough. I will come back on tomorrow, and I'm going to start coming back on TikTok some too and doing some healing because that is where I'm feeling called to go. So if you guys would love to do that, make sure you follow me so that you'll see when I'm coming on. And, I don't have times down yet because I'm actually trying to organize my life still right now. I I kind of sort of don't, I kind of sort of just work part-time, sort of kind of, and then it's really like sometimes not so much, just I don't know. It's crazy. But so like I have I think I have 3 days on the schedule this month to work at my job. And part of me is like, why even bother? But here's the other thing. I had an interview scheduled for today. And as I was praying and I was in meditation this morning, my guys came to me so strongly. I felt, it was like a whole convention come through. And it's like, no, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? You do not want to do that work. You don't want to do that job. So why are you even doing it? And the thing of it is, y'all, it was something that I've done in the past. I've already done that job. I mean, it really at that particular it was the same name as one of the places that I worked in the past, that I left, that I had to get away from. I was done. And so I heard the spirit say to me, why you want to go back to Egypt? Why would you go back to Egypt? Why? And I was like, oh my God. And I didn't even think about it because even when I thought about even doing the interview, not even the job, but even doing the interview, my chest was gripping. So I was like, okay, so my heart chakra is involved. And so I've really been, diving into this, really focusing on, where do things line up for me and where do I feel things in my body. And so that particular thing I felt in my heart chakra. And I had, most things I feel in my solar plexus, sometimes in my root, I can tell. And what I learned is that the problems that I had with my back, some of them were related to past life experiences. Some of them were related to some of the limiting beliefs, some of the things that are going on in the root chakra, the security as far as that, all of those things. So as I begin to unpack that and pull that apart, and then I realized, it's almost like, I missed the interview the first time, and I don't know what possessed me to fucking let them know I missed the interview and I need to reschedule. I was not needing to do that, but that was something that I did. And so once I decided to bow in and listen to spirit, and I heard that thing so clearly, I was like, okay, no, I can't go back. It's not time for me to go back to Egypt. Because God is here. He ain't in Egypt. And there's nothing for me there. But it was a place I had to get to where I had to realize that I am supported regardless. I am supported. That money comes from me easily and effortlessly, that it loves me and that it's here for me always. And whatever I desire, I have. Put myself in that place, in that receptive mode. Damn. All right, so I'm going to get off here. I will definitely be back on again. I am so good. Thank you so much for joining me, MD Self for Islam. I'm so good. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate all of you for watching. Y'all have a wonderful rest of y'all's day. Those of you that come catch the replay, make sure you hit hashtag replay and tell me where you're watching from. And definitely join me. Join me in this healing activation that I'm going to be doing. So, and then make sure that you're following me, and make sure that if you're watching on YouTube, that you smash the subscribe button, hit the bell so you'll get notified when I come on. Hopefully notifications will work. Otherwise, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, night, weekend, whatever it is for you. And I will see you guys probably on tomorrow. And I'll read some more of The Science of Getting Rich, because that's something that I want to finish as well. So have a good day. Bye now.